Ladies and gentlemen, Fuzzfinger here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age, and in this episode we're taking on the quest, a dark rumour, an elite hunt for Montblanc. This is currently the final quest that I have in my hunt log, although there's plenty more to pick up, don't worry. So this is a dark rumour. As I said, it's an elite hunt, so you'll need to pick it up from Montblanc back in Rabanastre, and he's also the petitioner. So once you've picked it up and spoken to him, you're ready to move on to the mark in question. So the mark in question is located in the Namyenza Sansi, and this is the quickest path that I know of to reach that location where the mark is. So you want to start actually here at the Orange Crystal in Ogre Yenza Sansi, and then you're going to head over to the east. And we're going to actually head into the Zentina Caverns, because this will take us straight through to where we need to be. So from here we're going to head up the stairs, and this hunt isn't particularly challenging, but if you're low level, make sure you bring somebody who can both dispel and somebody who can buff your tank. Protect and Shell will both be particularly useful on this encounter if needed. We'll probably just be able to quickly get through it though, I should imagine. So then you're going to head east at this particular junction here, and then we're just going to make our way around to the Zentina Caverns. This is the central junction, which is where you want to be. There's a couple of exits to the caverns, you see, but this is the one we want to take. And you can see on the map where we're going. There we go. And what we're going to do here is just make our way through to the very next exit. And that should take us to where the mark is close to. So just there. If I've got this correct anyway. Which if you're watching this means I have, otherwise I would have edited it out before putting this live. I know some of you must think I'm a Final Fantasy XII expert, but honestly I'm not. There's a lot of editing that takes place in these walkthrough videos. So then you only ever get to watch the right answer. But trust me, a lot of trial and error has gone into a lot of this stuff. Anyway, here's the exit we want to take. And literally we'll find the mark just over this gantry way here. So let's turn the map off so that we can actually see where we're going. And the mark in question is known as Belito. And first of all, we'll get a bit of a cutscene.
So we've drawn you out at last. A moth cannot resist the flame. Now you will burn. Long time no see, Balthier. I've been biding my time trolling for hunters. So long you've kept me waiting. I was beginning to think you didn't care.
You are looking rather careworn. Are the lizards in the sandpits not company enough for you?
My blade requires a sharper tongue to keep its edge.
Wow, we actually get a fully voiced cutscene. That's interesting. Anyway, we need to take care of these guys, of course. Make sure, as I say, you've got a dispeller if need be. And somebody to buff your tank. You can also use decoy and bubble. Bargamnan. And there we have it. Just about, I think. Right. Looks like our nice one-handed Kumbar is doing a lot of work for us there. And it turns out that Belito was in fact not the mark in question, despite what we were expecting. But instead we had to take care of that bar gammon fella. I dare say Bar Gamnag could have done with a good sand scrub some time ago. He was the hunter stalker. He'd been trying to lure you out all this time. Can't say as why though. Why the long faces? The plan worked, didn't it? Ah, Montblanc didn't tell you, did he? Well, if you haven't put the 2 and 2 together yet, the Belito hunt was all for show. A way to lure the hunter stalker into the open. Montblanc knew we couldn't let him go unchecked, so after we hunted the trickster down, he asked me to look into this stalker business. None of my investigations were leading anywhere, and the longer we waited, the more victims kept piling up. So, Montblanc and I talked it over and decided to use this Belito hunt as a trap to lure him out. Figured a hunt somewhere nice and isolated ought to do the trick, and I went ahead to lie in wait. And it worked. Probably had something to do with you. Something about you folks. Either way, it worked. Oh, and a phony hunt means no bounty, obviously, so don't go expecting one. Yeah, I'm only pulling your tail. Tough crowd. Anyway, don't worry. Montblanc gave me your bounty. Should probably be him to give it to you, but I guess it's all the same. Probably better do it out here, actually. Phony hunts and lures, can't blame the boss for wanting to keep that quiet. Here you go. I'll be heading back to the hall. Good hunting. Well, that was an interesting one, wasn't it? But we get 5,000 gil and a mega elixir for our efforts, and that particular hunt is now done. See? All finished. Don't need to go back to Montblanc for that one. But that's going to bring us to the end of the episode, guys. So thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope it's been helpful to you. And we'll pick up Final Fantasy XII from the next video. Until then, take care.